Hey guys, it's the morning of April 6th. It is 8:30 in the morning. So I'm leaving John's Hollow Creek or whatever shelter. Stayed here at the night with Poindexter. He's a guy from Denmark, one of the few foreigners I've met so far. But anyway, it's during the night, probably around 2 a.m. it started raining. It was supposed to start earlier, but I guess it's good that it didn't. So anyway, it's kind of a later start today than we've been having, but we only have 18.3 miles to do today. So in that regard, it's pretty nice. We do have a big, like 2,000 foot climb. That's pretty steep coming up here really soon, pretty much almost immediately. So there's that. But then after we're up, we're up for the day. That's the nice thing about Virginia. There's still climbs, but it's not like Georgia where you climb and then you go down and you just go right back up. Here you climb and then you're flat for a little bit, and then you after 10-15 miles, then you go down. So anyways, here we are back on the trail. Weather's supposed to be like this all day, and according to Poindexter, the weather's supposed to get a little bit worse here in about an hour. So hopefully that doesn't mean too much, but as it's really not even raining that bad right now, I don't even really need this raincoat. Anyways, I'll check in with y'all later. Yeah, sorry for the wind, but I'm on top of like Little Rocky Mountain or something like that. I'm not quite sure what the name is exactly, but you can kind of see I'm just kind of right at the edge of the clouds. So there's the James River down there. And then over here you can kind of see blue sky. So it's some really strange weather. But it is 9:30 right now, so we've been going for about an hour. We're just gonna keep following the trail. We got 5.2 miles to Bluff Mountain. So I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, I'm still on top of this first mountain kind of thing here. And it's actually hailing right now. You can kind of see it on the trail there in front of me. But yeah, it was sunny for a little bit. And the wind just brought in these really dark clouds. So, but the hail isn't even really bigger than like, not even like puppy-sized dog food. So I don't even know. It's like maybe pearl size at the biggest. But now it's really coming down. So, anyway, still updating my life. And now it's stopping. We're slowing down. Alright, I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, I'm on top of Bluff Mountain right now. It's 12:30. I've been eating lunch up here. I'm just talking to different day hikers. Really good views with the clouds rolling in and out. So I don't know what. It looks like there's rain out there now too. Oh boy, so we gotta get going. I've been up here way too long. So, anyways, yeah. Oh no, it's almost 1. So I've been up here for over an hour now, probably. See, I gotta get going. I'll check in with y'all later. Hey everyone, so I made it into Brown Mountain Shelter. There's the creek down there I've been following for a while. It's a really nice area, and right now it's just me, which would be kind of cool. So this little river kind of valley is really cool in the sense that there was a freed slave community in here, and as you kind of walk up, there's a placard telling you about it, and then to keep your eye open for different little structures. You can kind of tell where some of the like old stone walls used to be, but I didn't really see like any houses or anything. But just a little history like that is really cool. And then also before that, we walked along kind of a it almost reminded me of like an alpine lake, but we're only at like 1,000 feet up. But it reminded me of my time in Germany. So the last few hours have gone by really slow, but there's been a lot of cool different things to get you through it. So just between seeing like the cool lake that reminded me of different trips I've taken, and just see the history of a freed slave community here, and they have a little quote from one of the people who lived here telling you about it. So it's just kind of cool to put all that in perspective about people actually living here, and just my own memories too, as far as the lake. So, but anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the night. Maybe I'll go bathe in the creek. I don't know. I probably need it. And maybe I'll get a fire going. We'll have to see. I'll check in with y'all later. Hey everybody, it is the morning of the 7th. It is 7:40 right now, and we are leaving Mountain Creek Shelter. And boy, what a night we had. It was really, really windy, and a lot of branches got knocked down. And then even a tree, I don't know, it doesn't look like it now, but I could have sworn I saw one of these trees fall down last night. Just a whole bunch of like cracking and creaking, and then I think it was this big one right here. I just kind of like uprooted from there, and it just kind of, the other tree just kind of pulled it that way. But yeah, yeah, see, it pulled all that stuff down with it, I guess. But man, so what a night. And I was there by myself too, which doesn't really help. But overall, though, it was a nice shelter, nice creek, nice privy. Didn't hear any mice. So, and it's really close to a major road too. It's only like 1.5 miles or 2 miles away in the direction we're hiking right now. So yeah, so overall really nice. Just would have been better without all the wind, but what can you do? There's a good camping spot down there too. But anyways, today we have about 22 miles to do, and we have a 3,000 foot climb. So it's gonna be quite the day, at least in the morning. If you've noticed a theme the past like 3 mornings, it's that I'm climbing. And yeah, I don't necessarily like it, but the last thing I want to do at the end of the day is a 3,000 foot climb. So that's why I'm opting just to do it in the mornings, and then the rest of your day is pretty easy too. Oh, here's some of the remnants I talked about in my last video, like the stone wall of the freed slave settlement. So it's just little things like this that are just really cool, and I didn't even think to come across on the Appalachian Trail. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm here at Sam Woolley, whatever it's called, shelter, right by the trail. Just kind of taking a break. As you can see, it's cloudy. It's been windy pretty much all day. It's cold. It's probably in the 40s, I think. So it's just been a sucky day. There's really no other way to say it. Today sucked. And we still have 6 more miles to go to the priest, which I'm actually happy about that part. It seems like today, as far as the mileage is going by fast, but the weather is just draining me. And then it's supposed to freeze tonight too. So we'll see what happens. And also, I've been getting snow flares occasionally. Nothing really prolonged, but it's definitely snow coming down for like 2 or 3 minutes at a time. It's been a crazy day. Luckily, I've been listening to when you saw me filming on the One Bald, I was listening to a podcast before. So I've just been listening to like that all day, just to, whenever I keep my hood on, all I hear is the sound of it just flapping against my ear, so I always listen to music then. Just makes it more bearable. So that's pretty much been today. Not a lot of filming just because it's windy and it's cold, so I don't want to stop and film and then have the wind noise. So it's just been a sucky day all around. So I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so it is morning of the 8th. Just left the priest shelter and we're walking up towards the priest right now. Had a decent night. The day got a little better. I forget what the last thing I talked to y'all was in the shelter or not, but yeah, it was just a really sucky day. And then once I got to the shelter, the wind kind of started to die down a little bit. I got warmed up in my bag, and there was some section hikers there for some company, so that was nice too. But yeah, and then just, I knew it'd get below freezing, so that wasn't any surprise or anything. And it's still pretty cold right now, but hopefully it should warm up. The sun just kind of rose about 30 minutes ago over the mountains, so hopefully it'll warm up today. That's all I can think of right now. And today's kind of our last full day. We're doing 22 miles today to, I think it's called Laurel Falls campsite, or something like Laurel Spring Falls or something like that, which the section hikers I were talking to, they said it's a really good camp spot, so that's nice. The only problem is it's the weekend, as I'm starting to learn, and that's when people come out. So hopefully we can still get a good spot. Other than that, we have like 3,000 feet decline today, and then going right back up 3,000 feet to 3 ridges. So it's almost like Georgia, but on steroids. So I don't know. Probably not going to be able to see much of the trail, but yeah, the ground did freeze last night, so that's why you're hearing all the crunching. And the sun's kind of right in our eyes right now. Whew. Oh, man. Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is the priest or not, but I figured I'd film just in case. But good view with the sun pretty much behind us. So I'm gonna keep walking, and I guess I'll find out where the actual priest is if this isn't it. So yep, just checking in. Alright guys, so now this is the official top of the priest. I talked to some trail runners and they said that's just like the overlook, which you get better views. But this is the official top of the mountain, which yeah, the views are not as good, but hey, it's still cool to be on top of a mountain. So now we got a decent descent downward, and then we have a decent descent upwards. So hopefully this downhill part won't be too tough, because I'm pretty sure the uphill part will kick my butt. It would be nice if it would warm up though. So anyways, I'll check in with y'all probably at some point, hopefully at a lower elevation. Hey guys, so it's about 9 o'clock, so I've been climbing down for just under an hour. And I hope this view comes out really good, because it is an amazing view. Kind of got the sun in our eyes a little bit, but just some really nice farmland out there. So I'm just kind of taking my time coming down. yeah, I'm doing 22 today, which is still kind of a big day. And yeah, I have a 3,000 foot climb, but it's good weather, and I just need to enjoy it, you know? So anyways, yeah, I mean, just when bad weather like that happens, like yesterday, it's just, I don't know, it just sucks the life out of me, and I don't enjoy it. And if I can't enjoy it, what's the point of being out here? So on days that you can enjoy it, you really got to take advantage of it, I think, just to help kind of overset the bad days. So yeah, I'll probably talk a little bit more about that in general. I've got some things that I don't know that I necessarily like. I want to start having, not filler, but I want to have stuff to talk about, just so I can show you all the trail and then not just have silence. So so we'll try that with the vlog thing. If y'all don't like it, you can tell me to shut up, and we can try something different too. We still have plenty of trail left. So anyways, I'm gonna enjoy a snack real quick, and I'll check y'all later. Come on, something good, something good. No whammy, no whammy. Come on, trail magic. Please happen. Uh-oh. Hey, alright. Whoa, there's no way that's for us. We gotta look for a note. I don't know about that, but whatever. Alright, so I didn't take anything, because that looked like it was someone's lunch or snack, or it was an oddly specific amount. It was like for 2 people. So, and there was no note for like through hikers or for, so I just decided to let it be. So hopefully I'll get some other trail magic. That'd be awesome. But yeah, how's it going? So anyways, now we just got 3 ridges, and we got this really good suspension bridge. So anyway, oh man, but the climb down from the Priest wasn't too bad. It did take a while, but I'd rather take my time climbing down a steep embankment like that for 3,000 feet than rush it. So got a little bounce going in the bridge. But I think I'm going to take a nice little break right here. Have my little 10 o'clock snack like I always do. And then we'll get at it. 3,000 feet. I'd also like to take this opportunity to do a little rant to Pop-Tart. So these are generic toaster pastries from the grocery store. They've been in my pack about 5 days, and they are still pretty much fully intact. Pop-Tarts, no matter whatever flavor, whatever type of pastry I choose, after 2 days they're all smashed to pieces and just all flaky. So Pop-Tart, I don't know what your deal is, but you need to get in line with the generic so it'll last longer, or at least retain this rectangular shape. Anyways, so if you're buying toaster pastries, go with the generic brand, because either way, well, if you buy Pop-Tart, it's going to be a crumble. If you buy generic brands, it's going to be an actual toaster pastry. Not that I have a toaster to put it in anyways, but still. Hey guys, so I'm leaving Harper's Creek shelter right now. It's just short of 12 o'clock, and really a nice shelter. It's got the creek right by it. It's got the privy's a long ways away, but then there's a ton of camping around here, just between when you cross the stream and the 0.2 miles to cross it again to get to the shelter. There's so many different tenting places, so that's really cool. Could definitely get a decent sized group out here. Yeah, so we're about 1,000 feet up. We have about 2,000 more feet to go. And we have about 6 miles to a Maupin shelter. And so we should hit that in like 2.5 hours, so close to 3 o'clock. And then from there, it's like, I want to say it's either 9 or 12 miles from there. I think it's, whatever. we'll figure it out when we get somewhere closer. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to climbing. Yeah. Hey guys, so it's about 1:30, and it looks like I'm pretty close to the top of 3 ridges. Just probably a few hundred more feet to go, kind of up that way. But I figured the view is probably better around here since I know there's not much of a clearing at the top. But there's the priest over there where we kind of started our day at, and we hiked all the way down there. In fact, you can I thought I could see the parking lot for a second, but I don't think so. But yes, we hiked all the way down there and then right back up. So it's been quite the day. And we still have like 13 miles to go. This might be one of our later days. So anyways, the trail around here is not marked all that well. So I'm gonna try and find it comes into all these camp spots. So I'm gonna try and find the trail and get going. I'm just gonna, yeah, there's a white blaze. Kind of felt like Dora the Explorer for a second. Like, if you see a white blaze, shout out, white blaze. Even in the trail journal at the last shelter, someone commented pretty boldly that this area needs more white blazes, and I'm not opposed or disagreeing with that opinion at all. Hey guys, so just at one of these overlooks here, and it's an awesome view. And I'm having a really good day, with the exception of just going really slow, which I don't know if part of it was just the first few miles I had to put in, or whether I'm just kind of going slower because it's the weekend and there's a lot of day hikers and everyone wants to talk, which is cool with me. You know, just the other night I was feeling pretty lonely all by myself. So it's been quite the day. We're still about 3 miles from where we want to be. So, which again, it's only like, as you can tell, I'm very time and schedule oriented, if you can't already. But so we're like 30 minutes behind where I wanted to be. But it's, again, not a big deal. I mean, we'll get there when we get there. And then if all the little campsites or camping, tending, cleared areas are taken, we'll just, you know, we'll just find another spot. I'm not so much worried about that, as I am just kind of getting there at a reasonable hour, which again, 7 o'clock really isn't that bad of a time to get there. I think it's just still the earlier fear of when it got dark at like 5:30. So I think that's where that comes from. But anyways, back on the trail here, that was like 150 feet or so off the trail. But just going at it. There's one more overlook, and then we go across the Blue Ridge Parkway one more time, and then we are about 2 miles away from Humpback Mountain Campsite. So I'll probably check in with y'all around there. I have to stop about 1.5 miles short and get some water though, since there's no water up there. So yeah, see y'all later.